Hey everybody, welcome to my Thursday weekly live. How is everybody doing today on this really miserable day, isn't it? How is everybody doing? Please do drop in a hey if you are here live, and also put hashtag replay if you are catching up on replay. Usual old stuff. So do let me know if you are here live, and put some notes in the comments so I know that you're here and we can have a chat there. Don't just sit in the background. I do like my lives to be ones that you can join in. And today's one, I've got a couple of tasks for you to be actually doing when we're actually doing it. So it's a bit of a practical one as we go through today. So do let me know if you are here live. Say hello and come and join in. So today's session is about following your vision and keeping your dreams alive. Hey Kelly, lovely to see you, lovely. So on Monday I ran, hey Hazel, lovely to see you. I'll wait for everybody to start coming in and I won't keep going backwards. So it's a bit of one of those. So on Monday I ran a vision board masterclass in my Facebook, my Boss Babe on the Rise Facebook group. And it was absolutely fabulous. And if you're not a member of my group, do, pop in, come and say hi in there, and you can get the replay of that masterclass, which was really fabulous. Hey Lynn, nice to see you. So a couple of things actually came up when we were doing the vision board masterclass. Bonjour Chantel, lovely to see you. Hey Lynn, lovely to see you. So a few things. Oh, Kelly, if you missed it, do go into it's in Units 5 on the actual, in the Facebook group. So do go and watch it because it was really good. We had a lot of people on it, and everybody, I'm waiting to see some. In fact, I'll put a reminder out to get to see some of these vision board to go into there now. So when we're doing something like that though, when we're doing a masterclass on creating your vision and creating your board, then a few things actually come up. So Chantel, you had a couple of aha moments during the vision board masterclass we'll need to share with others. Yeah, absolutely. So a few things start coming up for people when they do something like that. And some of the things that come up will can actually block them living out their vision and their dreams. And I think it's particularly, one thing I have noticed is it's particularly challenging right now. So with all of this continued uncertainty, but I want to just stress here, whatever is going on in the world, we still have to keep our dreams alive. I know there's a lot of stuff going on there, but I want you to get your desires, and I want you to, move, take the steps to move forward, and you can still do that. I know there's a lot of fear and anxiety and uncertainty that's going on right now, and it's raised its sort of ugly head again. Oh, Susan, yay, please do go back into the group and catch it on, like I said, it's in the unit section. Now, one of the things is that we do want this safety and security, don't we, right now? And it might seem to a lot of people that actually pursuing your dreams right now seems a little bit of a risk with whatever's going on. And we almost want to step back into that safety zone. And you might find that, your confidence is being knocked, and lots of things are happening to not make you feel like you want to live your dreams anymore. So what I want to just really stress is that whilst you may feel uncertain and confused and anxious and scared right now, and have the weight of the world around you, we all are feeling it. I want to also gently remind you that there is still no difference now in uncertainty now compared to other uncertainties that you felt in the past. So we've always lived in an uncertain world with an uncertain future. Lots of things are happening in the invisible, aren't they? And what we're experiencing right now is no exception. So I want you to still keep moving forward. Don't entertain doubt, because doubt kills your dreams. Now more than ever, you want to be keeping your dreams alive with that. So I know that actually I know that you're ready to still create that life that you want. I know that you know that actually you've got the power to rewrite your own story. And one of the things I went through on Monday was about you are the creator of your own life. And a vision board is a board of your dreams. It's a great way to focus on what's driving you and to help you manifest those dreams and the desires and get exactly what you want. So now's the time, I think, for you to say, I'm kickstarting my dreams today. Say it back to me, pop it in the comments that you're ready to kickstart your dreams and, you know, today, and transform into the person I want to be. Who actually is ready to now start kickstarting their dreams? Getting them back on track again. Just let me know in the comments there. Because it's now's the time to reevaluate. What do you want to do with your life? You know, I think one of the things that this has all taught all of us is that, you know, how short life really is. And how we, you know, if we appreciate what we've got and appreciate the smaller things. So there's so many opportunities right now, so many opportunities. In fact, you know, some of my fabulous ladies are actually doing some amazing things. Yay, Hazel, you are more than ready. Lynn, you're more ready now than you ever were. Fabulous. Kelly, most of your personal vision board came true last year. Your business board is starting to come true. It just needs tweaking. And it's good to tweak it. You know, it's good to sort of, you know, to say there, that the things are coming through. Like I said on the masterclass, don't take off things just because they tweak. Leave your board as it is, because you'll then see your growth as you go through it. So you, Susan, you are so ready for this. So this is the perfect time. You know, we need to reignite that spark in you. We've got to, you know, really get you sort of thinking that it is possible. So a year from now, no matter what you do, you will have results in your life. You will have results. Now, they can range from having abundance of time and money and freedom, of love and health and fulfillment. Or they could be filled with scarcity, lack, and struggle in those areas. You know? So have a think of that. You are going to get results anyway. So you want those results to be what you want to happen. It all depends on you. So Chantal, you've got so much homework to do with regards to your vision board. Explain to me later. Absolutely, that's fine. And actually, I might, as we go through today's session, Chantal, I might help you out a little bit anyway, because, you know, things that come up for people are generally what comes up for a lot of people too. So your results, what you're going to get in a year's time, you know, it all depends on you and you taking the steps that are absolutely necessary to get you the results that you desire. You know, or you can continue doing what you've always done and keep getting, you know, keep getting the same results. Yay, get your vision board started today, Lynn, and then pop it in the group for us to see what it looks like. So, I want a couple of the things that came up from the Vision Board Masterclass were things like, so I gave them a task to do. I gave everybody a task to do about writing your 20 ridiculous dreams. You know, and one of the things that came back was actually people were struggling to write 20 realistic dreams, never mind the ridiculous ones. So people struggle to do that dreaming big bit. Now, I want you to just think there, if you are actually blocking just the thought of abundance and you achieving all your desires, just the thought of it, how are you actually going to receive it? The other thing that came up was lots of people focus too much on how they're going to do it. And so they don't put then what they really want, because they then start going, oh, well, I don't believe that I can get that, and then it's not going to happen. So let me know what other areas, if you did watch the masterclass, what other areas were actually coming up for you. And here's a little exercise that I want you to do. Just pop them in the comments with that. But I've got a little exercise that I want you to do. I want you to imagine now that it's the 31st of December 2021 and you haven't achieved what you wanted this year. And then I want you to write, it's 31st of December 2021 and I haven't achieved what I wanted this year because I. And then list all of those reasons. So it could be because, you know, I've held myself back, or because I'm disorganised, or because I've been overwhelmed, or there was too many things on the go, or I was procrastinating, or didn't believe in myself. I want you to just list them. List everything out. What will you have to do to not achieve your goals? So that's telling you then all the things that are going to stop you achieving what you want this year. And it's a great starting point to become aware of that. Get aware of those things. You're then going to start changing your language. You're going to start changing your language. The first bit is to start changing your own inner self-talk. Change the story you're telling yourself about your ability to achieve your vision and your desires. Because if you are constantly saying to yourself, oh, I can't dream big, I won't be able to do that, etc., it's not going to happen. Because your thoughts and your words, they create your reality. You know, what you're telling yourself, you know, then that's what comes out. Lynn, I don't believe enough in myself. I know it's my biggest block. Yeah, belief is the biggest one. Belief really is the biggest one that actually comes up. And that's why when in my Mega Success Mindset Accelerator, you know, we work so much on the belief part. You know, you've got to have that confidence and self-belief, but we do a huge section on the beliefs because that's the biggest block. And obviously I'm an NLP trainer, so, you know, I look at working at the core level, uncovering the root cause of where those beliefs are coming from. So I want you to make it a habit to talk about as well. So, you know, with the things that we're telling ourselves, I want you to switch it around. You know, make it a habit to talk about the things that are going well in your life instead of complaining and talking about the things that you're not going so well. Because this is going to encourage that mindset of abundance instead of fear and lack. So turn around what you're telling yourself. So instead of, I can't dream big, change it. I can dream big. I can have huge dreams. Just start changing your language and just notice the difference. As transforming your mindset is really the key. It's the first bit. You know, Chantal, you spent the last 6 months tracking progress. That's essential, or we lose sight of the progress made. Yes, we do. But let's just watch that that's not a procrastination technique, that we're spending more time actually just tracking things as opposed to, you know, doing things. It's really important that we actually start reframing everything as well. But yeah, absolutely, because otherwise, you know, that's why I say keep everything on your vision board, because otherwise you don't know. It's so easy for us to focus on the things that have not gone so well and forget all of the things that have gone well. So absolutely, it's essential that we know how much we've grown. You know, when you realise just how powerful this mind of yours really is, you know, you realise that your thoughts and your words, everything that you use, you know, they start in your head and it governs the results that you get. And so you've got to realise that you're in the driver's seat. You're the one that controls what you can have, what you can be, what you can do in your life. You're the only one. And it starts in the inside. And actually where we send our attention, that is so, so powerful. So what we're focusing on, you know, what thoughts we're focusing on, we get more of, you know. Yay, brilliant. You changed your affirmation to, I get exactly what I want. Absolutely. You know, we've got to start reframing our language. Our language is absolutely key. So I want you to start having that awareness of what's going on in your mind so that your thoughts are aligned with manifesting your desired outcomes. And it can actually be a really emotional process when we've got to really dig deep into, what's going on? What are our thoughts creating? We start thinking we feel guilty for wanting more. Or we've got that, not feeling good enough, or, you're not going to believe it's going to happen. When you start actually interrogating where that's coming from, it can be quite a deep emotional experience to do that. So you might be doing all the right things, or what you think are the right things on the outside. You might be saying that you want something, but your deeper unconscious beliefs are producing the opposite outcome. So, for instance, one of the things that I talked about in the masterclass was about, if your brain can often find it quite difficult to dream of something you currently can't afford. So if the dream comes up and you kind of go, yeah, I want a villa in Spain. And then suddenly the little mind monkeys come up about, whatever your crazy dream is. But, the little mind monkeys come up to say, why are you even thinking that? You can't afford that. But we've got to change. We've got to change because, your thoughts create your words, your behaviour and your results. So change what you're telling yourself as a starting point. Next step is to really decide what you truly want, what you really want. Not what other people want, what you really want. Because this is going to be your main focus and what you're going to do anything for, what you're willing to do anything for, no matter what it takes. Now, that question often, seems quite obvious, but it's usually the biggest block. People really struggle to know what they really want and allow themselves. No problem, Lynn, speak to you later. It'll be on replay, catch up later. It sounds really obvious actually that, what do you want? But it's the bit that people struggle with. And it's often because we've pushed our dreams down for, too long. And we've lost touch with our own desires. Especially now, we're kind of going into, it's going to be a year being in this current situation soon. And it can really push our desires down. But realise if you are giving the universe mixed messages, it will deliver mixed results. If you're confused about what you want, the universe will be confused too, I guarantee it. So your vision and your forward planning, it helps you to create the life that you want. It helps you to create more money and more success by having those desires in front of you. So ask yourself, am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life? Do I want to run a marathon? Do I want to write a book or start a coaching business, or getting that degree, getting that promotion, buying a house, meeting your soulmate? Whatever it is, don't play small. Give yourself permission now to start dreaming big. Lots of people deny themselves to dream. They lack the belief in themselves, and so they don't do anything about it. So even when we've got that niggly little voice inside telling us there's more to it, I had a vision of what I want that was so symbolic, not as it appeared, that it took me ages to accept it as a true wish. Yeah, and you know what, again, I obviously do NLP. And, the way that our mind works is it speaks very often in symbols. It doesn't all, what we almost kind of see is not completely a true representation of what we've had instead, So, take all of the opportunities that present themselves. Just see that, who wants to live a realistic life? Just put it out there, who wants to do that? So just ask yourself, what's the hold up? What are the blocks that you're carrying around? And you just have a think about it. Maybe it's your fears and your self-doubt that you can't believe you can actually achieve something big. Or maybe you're waiting to have everything all figured out. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what your biggest block or struggle actually is. Because the point is, your dreams and your desires, they come from inside of you. So how can they not be valid? Often we're in denial of what we want but you wouldn't have the dream if you didn't already have what it takes to make it happen. You know, you've all got it. It's a big belief of mine that everybody has got the potential inside of them. Sometimes they just need a little bit of help in pulling it out. And that's what I do in my programs. You know, in the Mega Success, I pull out what's already inside of someone. And I get huge results, massive results. We're just on week 2 of our program at the moment. And we're already seeing significant things happen. So it's, you know, it just sometimes takes that bit of pulling out. And now you can't make decisions from where you are right now. You have to make them from the place that you want to be. You have to have the vision of where you want to be and then embrace that acting as if scenario. You can't be who you were last year, otherwise you'll get the same results. So set a goal that's so big that, you know, you can't achieve it until you've grown into the person, you know, who can. You've got to embody that person. And you know, embody the person that you want to be, to grow and be them now. Do you think that sometimes we take on other people's dreams as our own? Okay, it depends on how you're looking at that. You know, often, you know, say if you're in a partnership, you both might have the same values and dreams and ambitions. And as long as you're working towards the same thing, then that's fine. It's whether you are living out someone else's dream because you don't feel that you're able to live yours. Now, there's a difference between the two there when you're doing it. So when you're planning this out, when you're writing, doing your vision and your dreams, take it from a place of what you want. Think about that future version of you. Who do you want to be? You know, what do you want to have? Take it from the place of where you are. And, you know, and then think to yourself, well, if I was that person, how would I be acting? How would I be speaking? You know, I do exercises in my program about, you know, walking, you know, in the steps of the person you want to be. And I call it, you know, the new woman walk. That you're actually walking like that person before you're anywhere near getting it. You're acting as if you are that person. You've got to take that on. You've got to take that person on. You know, what will you be wearing when you're that person? What will you be doing? You know, and ask yourself, what would happen if you actually built your life around what makes you supremely happy? Just ask yourself that question. What would happen? So, you know, what is it exactly that you want? What excites you? What makes your heart sing? So just spend some time actually stepping into what you ideally want. And don't write down what you think you can have or what seems possible under the current circumstances. It's got to be, you know, what do I truly want? You know, because, and actually writing it down, it sends out that message that you mean business, that you're serious about it, that it matters to you. It's your life, you want it. So that's why the vision boards, they really, really come into the fore now. It helps you focus, you know, you know, your attention throughout the day, in, you know, including the awareness of what other opportunities are right in front of you, but that you often can't see if you're only casually thinking about what you want. You know, by being really specific, all of the opportunities, the way the brain works, it will bring those into the fore for you. You know, and once you've done it, make those decisions non-negotiable. Make those desires non-negotiable. You know, to decide means cutting off the possibility of another option. So you've decided that that's meant for you. You've done your board. And, you know, I've got my one that I did the other day that I'm waiting to put on my wall next to my others. You know, I've now decided that's what I want. And now I know that that's meant for me now. So live and breathe your dream. So what can you do now every day to get closer to that dream? Bring your dream to life. And that's where that vision board comes in. You know, I don't want you to put the board away. It's got to be, you know, one of the key points is it's got to be in front of you. so that you focus on it every day. You feel the feelings of it. You step into that person and you act like you've already got it. Because you've got to see your new life. You've got to step into the future you. And whatever your goals and your desires and your dreams are, always remember that you can make them true. You know, you always must keep your dreams alive. Hope you found that useful today. Do pop in some notes of what your biggest ahas of the session today. And, you know, and like I said, if you're not already in my Boss Babe on the Rise group, do pop in and join us there. And there's lots of free trainings in there, you know. Oh, so Chantal, yeah, you can't have your vision board behind a door. No, definitely not. It's got to be in your field of vision. It's got to be so that you're focusing, you're looking at that, you're bringing it in, and the brain likes that repetition. It likes to be continually reminded of what it is that you want. You know, so keep on doing that. So yeah, absolutely take away from that behind the door. We need it in front of you. So have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, guys, and I will see you again next week. Have a lovely weekend. See you. Bye.